Oh, it's a TDE year for sure. Absol Solo himself is back with a brand new song featuring JasonMartin and Thirsty Pico, all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, hip-hop is a sport. Link is in the pinned comment. Go grab that. It's looking like niggas coming out of everybody playing this shit. Niggas coming out of retirement playing. Let's go. Put your jersey back on. We outside.
Bro, Radio Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head. Looks like we got an exclusive on our.
By the way, if you don't know, which you should, Absol is a spitter, bro. I think one of the reasons I don't think he gets a lot of the attention I feel like he deserves is because he cares. Basically, his rhymes are so complex and so bright. It's not for everybody. But we break down bars here.
Shout out to the homie Soul Burger featuring JasonMartin and Thirsty P.
The Soul Burger.
It's called All That on Homegrown Radio.
Before we turn it all the way up, here goes a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Hey, hitting the move.
I just had to read it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I just had to read it. They know my name, I ain't had to read.
Is that Smack? That's not Smack. That's not Smack. That nigga look like Smack, boy. Shout out to them back on Fig boys, man.
Repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah, 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 blah. All that like Kel and Keaton.
All that like Kel and Keaton.
I'm with all that.
All that?
Yeah, bitch, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that.
Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch, I'm with all that. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch, I'm with all that.
Another thing I gotta say is, since the whole battle, since the Drake and Kendrick, has it not felt like the West Coast, like hip-hop is very, it's not like the West is taken over, but it is very West Coast eccentric. And I mean, like, it's not just because TDE's popping, you know, people are talking about artists from the West Coast. It's not just because of that. But it's because I feel like the artists from the West Coast right now are dropping, well, at least the ones I'm seeing and paying attention to, are not just dropping regular videos. Everything they're doing is very, very tied in to the whole West Coast culture. It feels like 1996 again. You know how many videos I've seen with lowriders, Chucks, khakis, Dubs with the check. It feels, the aesthetic is what I feel like being pushed very heavy. And it's super dope. That's why I love hip-hop. Hip-hop in itself is a culture, but it's multicultural in its own culture. It's a diaspora. Huh? That's why I love this culture, man. By the way, Los Angeles or California, I'm doing a meet and greet. What city should I do it in? Put it, no, Los Angeles or Vegas. Put it in the comment section, let me know. Oh yeah, we about to party in this. About to see SMJ show.
So please watch your tone when you talking to me.
Okay.
Conde Garçon, Converse on my feet. Yeah, I just ate, bitch, bone apple tea. Young refugee, are you ready or not? We beat to rap with key beat to lock.
Ooh, we beat to rap with key beat to lock. Shout out to that old school hip hop. Huh? Cause we beat to rap with key beat to lock. Is that Q-Tip? Is that Fife? Rest in peace to, hold on. First of all, he came and said Karma de Garçon Chuck song. What did I say? The aesthetic, huh? And he said what?
So please watch your tone when you talking to me. Conde Garçon, Converse on my feet. Yeah, I just ate, bitch, bone apple tea.
I like the flow. Yeah, bone apple tea. I feel like, I don't know if the West Coast came together, LA, California came together, like, yo, this year, Kendrick gonna crack it open, and then we gonna just West Coast, we gonna just assault these niggas with West Coast vision. What's the word? Iconography, I guess is the word. That's not even the word I was looking for. But
young refugee, are you ready or not?
Them refugees, are you ready or not? Obviously, the Fugees, are you ready or not? And then also refugees, like, you know, niggas in the hood. If you really know about redlining and know stuff about that, niggas damn near refugees. I know they not, but like when it comes, just Research redlining if you ain't never known about redlining. He talking.
UG, are you ready or not? Rebeat to rap.
What key beat to lie? Hey.
Enemies my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we bleed your block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my cake or else I'm blowing out your candle. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camel. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoo, Dale Lamo.
Ooh! Even the flow, even the pocket. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what a West Coast pocket is. So some of y'all don't know. Hold on.
Enemies my keys, then I skate off the lot.
He beat my keys, then I skate off the lot. That ain't quite West, but this
Enemies retreat before we bleed your block.
that enemies retreat before we beat the block. That's West Coast, bro. That whole enemies retreat before we heat the block. That if you pay attention, niggas like YG do it. Kendrick does it a lot, like especially if you listen to not like this other songs he dropped from the battle. He does that a lot. It's like I don't know what to call it, but it's like this. But it's not even the it's the there's the way that they do that. It's a very West Coast thing. Like YG do it. A lot of West Coast artists do it. Game does it sometimes where it's like in the Bay Area, they do that too, but they almost fall off beat when they do it. But LA niggas and Cali niggas do it more like, but they're still on beat, if it makes sense. Come on now.
Morning, late night, Jay Leno. Run me my cake or else I'm blowing out your candle.
Right there, run me my cake or else I'm blowing out your candle. The way he paused on the run me my cake or I'm blowing out your candles, that's West Coast right there. That's the perfect way to say it. Run me my cake or I'm blowing out your candles. That the way he dragged to a point where he drugged so long that he waited to the last second where he had to triple time blow out your candles, but it fit. I love that style. Like that shit is fire to me. I do that also in the my broccoli remix. Go watch. I do that like just in my ode to the West.
Run me my cake or else I'm blowing
blow out your candle. Sound like a YG.
Broke the back on the camel.
Blow the back on my candle.
Shoot, Dale Lamo.
Shoot. And they gonna make some sounds. They gonna onomatopoeia. Catland Keenan. Shout out to Jason Martin, aka Problem, if you don't know. Oh, was it? Yeah, Problem. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a very West Coast. I'm liking it. This must have been what it felt like when Death Row was popping.
I'm with all that.
Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that.
See, the thing about West Coast, the South, excuse me, when it comes to Atlanta, they about like, there's different cools. New York's cool is more like a grimy, but then you get like the Harlem. There's always a piece of griminess. Even the Harlem flashy, they still New York niggas. There's a griminess. New York rappers sound like concrete, sound like the pavement, sound like New York, right? Southern niggas, you can tell. Those people grew up with different things. They're more like the vibe. You know, New York's more about the lyrics, the what you saying, how you saying. The South is more about how you saying it, not what you saying. It's more about the vibe, more like it's a bit slower. It's more about let's just celebrate and be happy. West Coast is they got like this where they just like they players where it's like gangs. They're tough, obviously gangs. That's obvious. But they smooth too. There's a way they do it. It's very smooth.
We checked your file. You are not CPT.
Okay.
You never swap chili for EBT.
Damn.
5 shots in Vegas, no key fee.
Did he said 5 shots in Ray, no Keefy D? Wow.
Chili for EBT.
By the way, chili is money. That's West. Y'all niggas don't know about it. If y'all know chili money.
5 shots in Vegas, no key fee. My Chiefs Taylor Swift, stay red T, 2 pop.
That was hard.
Be 2 Westwood, nose be 2 snot. Moving won't leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains and thoughts. What it do?
This nigga snapping. The best advice comes from villains and thoughts, nigga. That 5 shots in Ray, no Keefy D. Crazy.
Leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains and thoughts. What it do, Lil Charge D block, darn that big bag, 32 and 2 sock.
Let's go.
My mirror, everything your crew not hit her with the woo wop, get a nigga boo bop. Why?
Hit.
I just had to reheat it.
Hit a nigga with the whoop wop, get a nigga boop bop might be one of the most that might be one of the most California. Hit him with the moop mop boop bop. That's yo. Jason Martin cooked that, bro. Oh my God, he cooked that, bro. Because let's even talk about the whole line where he said the best advice comes from villains and thoughts. That's a lot deeper than people even gonna catch. Because he's basically saying the best advice does not come from the goody-goody two-shoe people who've never been through something. The best advice comes from people who've been through the darkest times. Because what would somebody with no flaws have to give you? That's not even a human experience. Or pretends they don't have no flaws give you. That's not even a human experience. You're going to get the most from the people who've been through it.
They know my name, I ain't had to repeat.
And don't look down on them.
Because
you can learn from them.
All that like
Cal and Keenan, nigga. Nigga, they so West Coast. Hold on.
I'm with all that.
My leg's sore, so this hurts.
Yeah, bitch, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
All that. My leg's sore.
A whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. A whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. I'm with all
that. Shout out to the West. Shout out to LA, bro.
Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. We're gonna be alright.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Kendrick drops his project, when people like the West and TDE have a shot right now with Doechii, Ab, Q, Kendrick. Even though Kendrick's not technically TDE anymore, but it's family. The West got a chance to having a little run right now. I ain't gonna lie.